So a lot of you have asked me on my Instagram about the laptop that I use for my video editing workflow, and I thought why not just make a video about it so that a lot of you can benefit from the review of the laptop. So that's what I did. I made this video for that particular thing. And for all of those people who are here just for the review, you can skip to the timestamp where the review starts. Otherwise, we are going to grab a coffee and talk a bit more about this. And yes, we are taking the iPad for the next video. So let's go. So I did take a shower, change my clothes, and now we're going to get a cup of coffee. We have also got our laptop with us because I wanted to take some shots for the video that you're going to see in this video itself, and also carrying my iPad with me because I need to shoot a video for next week because I'm doing a week in the life. So yeah, that's all. Let's go grab the coffee and then talk about the laptop. It's crazy how weather changes in Halifax. In the morning it was dark clouds and rainy, and now it's just sunny. It's just weird. So we did score the coffee from Tim Hortons, but didn't get a chance to sit and work. So that's what we're gonna do now. Sitting inside home the whole day, it gets kind of boring. So I just sometimes like to come outside and sit in my car, turn on the AC, have the coffee with me, and work for a bit. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So you're in the market for a new MacBook Pro and you're confused about which one to get in 2024. Now, that is a valid question because there are just so many options. And let me tell you that there is no wrong decision. Let's walk through my experience of owning a M2 Pro MacBook Pro 14-inch since 2023 and why I think it is still worth it and you should buy that model. I find myself working on this MacBook Pro almost all the time. The few reasons that I got this MacBook Pro for was majorly my design work for my full-time job and video and photo editing for my YouTube and Instagram stuff. And it was a right decision. So this here has the M2 Pro chip that offers a giant leap in GPU, CPU and machine learning capabilities. I used to have a MacBook Air from 2020 and that started lagging up on me, so I had to switch. So this one is a big step up for me. The battery life is also a game changer. Once I charge it overnight, it almost lasts throughout the day if I'm traveling or if I'm going outside for some work and I need to take my laptop along with. So if I do some basic browsing, some email checking or writing scripts for my videos and some light photo editing as well, this laptop does the job very smoothly. When I'm working outside, one of the major things that enables me to work outside is the display itself. So it is a 14.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR display with 254 pixels per inch. That means it is super clear in layman terms. The screen also has the ProMotion technology that can offer up to 120 Hz of refresh rate. So browsing and content consumption is a delightful experience on this screen. The peak brightness is 465 nits, which is kind of a problem for people who find themselves working under direct sunlight for a lot of time. I don't know why you will work under direct sunlight, but if you do, you will find that it is hard to look at the screen. It's not visible, but it's just hard to see. I find myself working under shades in cafes, even if I'm outside, under a tree probably, inside my car. So I have not faced issues with the brightness myself, but if that is a deal breaker for you, just know that the newer devices from Apple have more peak brightness, so you'll be happy if you spend some more money and got the latest devices. Also, this MacBook Pro inherits the notch design from Apple iPhone that used to come till the 14th model. I don't feel that it's a problem for me. Let me know in the comments down below if you like the notch design or not. But to me, it is just sleek and it stays out of my way when I'm working. I love the extra screen space that I get because of the notch, because on both sides of the notch you have the menu bar where you have the different options you can access. So it's It's genuine, and I see why Apple would do such a design. They definitely have some vision, and I see it. I recently downloaded Notch Nuke. It's a third-party app that gives life to your notch. So that is something that Apple is trying to do. Also, shout out to Notch Nuke for thinking of such an amazing experience. We'll just have the notch and let it be there for a while, hiding the camera until Apple decides to do something with the notch themselves. So talking about that camera inside the notch, it is a full HD FaceTime camera that offers brilliant performance in bright light. But if you decide to work or video call people in dark spaces or in dark environments, just be ready to give up on the quality a little. You can be the judge for yourself. As you're seeing on the screen, this is a dark environment and it's not that good. So in that case, probably get an external webcam from Logitech. They offer a wide variety of webcams. And also, if you have an iPhone, you can use the main camera of your iPhone as the webcam for your MacBook Pro. So that's a big plus. But for most of us out there, I don't think this is going to be a deal breaker because we don't usually work in the night on videos especially. Moving on, let's quickly give the speakers a listen. This MacBook Pro has high fidelity 6 speaker system with force cancelling woofers. That means clean bass and clean treble as well. I use it all the time for listening to music when I'm doing some work around the house, and it fills up the room effortlessly. So it's good enough for me when I'm not using my iPhone or do not have my iPad on hand to listen to the music. Now let's quickly talk about the ports that you get with this MacBook Pro, and there are plenty. 3 Thunderbolt ports, 1 HDMI port, 1 SDXC card slot, 1 MagSafe port for charging your device, a 3.5mm headphone jack. Yes, it has the headphone jack. I mean, what else do you need? It also has the MagSafe for charging that makes sure that your laptop stays safe if someone trips over the wire, or when you're going to search for the charging slot, you don't have to because it just snaps on once it's near it. So that's kind of plus. This MacBook Pro also has a backlit Magic Keyboard, an ambient sensors for auto screen brightness, and Touch ID. That is your safeguard for everything. So from passwords to your Apple Pay on laptop, Touch ID can be used for everything. So no matter if you're a student, a creator, or someone who uses CPU and GPU intensive apps throughout the day, this device will fit right into your workflow without spending a lot of money on the newer devices. But note that if you're someone who doesn't use apps that require a lot of computing power, this MacBook Pro, even if it's an year older, will be a hole in your pocket because you don't need that much of performance, right? So probably you will be good settling in for a MacBook Air or a Chromebook for that reason. I say MacBook Air because I've used it personally and I can vouch for it. I've been a user since 2019 and I've had no issues with Apple whatsoever. So rest assured that even if you get a MacBook Air that is a bit older, it will be able to handle all your basic tasks like a pro. So that's all for the video today. I hope you liked it. If you are still here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That motivates me a bit. And like the video for showing your appreciation. And I will see you next week with one another week in the life with the iPad video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.